This question here shows why I'm maybe not a huge fan of using the trial and error method. If we look, using the trial and error method, you've got 4x squared, so you could have, well, 4x, 1x, 2x and 2x. That seems straightforward enough. For the negative 6 at the end, well, you could have 6 and 1. Or you could have 1 and 6, or 2 and 3, or 3 and 2. So, quite a few possible combinations there. And then to make matters even worse, that could be positive or it could be negative. That could be positive or negative. So we've essentially doubled the amount of combinations there are. So you can see what looks like a quite straightforward one. Lots of possibilities. And if you're just picking randomly, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. So using the magic number method, I look and I go 4 times negative 6. 4 times negative 6 equals negative 24. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to give me negative 24, but they've also got to add up to give me negative 5. Well, 8 and 3, they multiply to give me 24, they add to give me 5, but thinking carefully, they don't multiply to give me negative 24. So, negative 8 and positive 3, they multiply to give me negative 24. They also add up to give me the negative 5. So it means straight away I'm able to put this in and replace my negative 5x with negative 8x plus 3x minus 6. It's also worth noting these two terms here, I put negative 8 and plus 3. If you put plus 3x and minus 8x, it will still work. Your working going down further will look different, but your end result will be exactly the same. So it doesn't matter the order you put these two terms in the middle. Right, common factor for the first pair of terms, 4 and 8, common factor of 4, x squared and x, common factor of x. So that leaves me with x and minus 2 in my bracket. Second pair, plus 3x minus 6. So looking at the number, I've got plus 3 is my common factor, x minus 2 is what I'd have there in the second bracket. Again, common factor, so this can be removed. I can take out x minus 2. What have I multiplied x minus 2 by? Well, in the first case I've multiplied it by 4x, and in the second case I've multiplied it by positive 3. Again, I will quickly multiply out 4x squared minus 6. So our first and last terms work fine. Plus 3 minus 8, plus 3 minus 8 gives me the negative 5 in the middle. I really am a fan of this method. As you get more confident with your factorising, you will be able to jump straight from those to those. Just as you get more practice at them, you're able to spot the patterns and what numbers will work. But if you're less confident with your factorising, I really do think this method of the magic number really works well. Of course, if this is, say, the night before a prelim or night before an assessment, I wouldn't go changing the method you use. All I'm trying to do here is remind people that have used this method in the past and how to do it, and maybe just showing an alternative method that you might want to try and adapt, try to use as your own.